Hello everyone, I'm Anas Al-Ubaidi and this is lecture 11 or session 11 within chapter 20 of the Advanced Medical Science Liaison and Medical Monitor Certification course program. The chapter is about the specialized monitoring techniques, and the topic for this session is about monitoring of women's and men's health trials. Introduction. Clinical trials focused on women's and men's health are foundational for developing gender-specific treatments that address physiological, hormonal, and unique health concerns. The monitoring of these trials requires precision, an understanding of gender-specific conditions, and the ability to adapt to complex challenges. Women's health trials often deal with issues such as hormonal variability, pregnancy risks, and diseases like osteoporosis or endometriosis, while, on the other hand, men's health trials may focus on conditions like prostate cancer, erectile dysfunction, or low testosterone, coupled with challenges like underreporting and stigma. Key points. We'll start with the importance of monitoring in women's and men's health trials. Definition and core objectives. Monitoring is the systematic process of overseeing clinical trials to ensure compliance with protocols, safeguard participant safety, capture reliable data, and meet regulatory requirements. Protocol adherence as one of the core objectives and the importance of monitoring. So monitoring verifies that trials follow predefined protocols for gender-specific treatments, as for example, ensuring women undergoing osteoporosis treatments complete baseline dual energy X-ray absorptiometry DXA or DIXA for short scans to track bone density. Data integrity, another core objective, reliable data collection, is paramount for gender-based endpoints like hormonal responses or metabolic markers. And here is a diagram on ensuring integrity and safety in clinical trial monitoring, as we have regulatory compliance with protocols, participant safety, and reliable data capture. So continuing with data integrity, as for example, detecting inconsistencies in participant-reported outcomes, PRO, for men's hormone replacement therapy studies. Another core objective within the importance of monitoring, participant-patient safety. Monitoring identifies adverse effects early, reducing harm and improving outcomes, as for example, monitoring cardiovascular risks from testosterone therapy in men. Another core objective, stakeholder coordination. Sponsors oversee trial design and funding. Investigators implement and monitor compliance, and data monitoring committees, DMCs, ensure independent safety evaluations. As for example, DMC, Data Monitoring Committee, oversight during endometriosis trials, regularly reviews lab work and imaging data. The key takeaway here from the importance of monitoring, as monitoring provides the foundation for generating safe, valid, and actionable data in gender-specific health trials. The challenges that we might face in monitoring gender-specific trials. In women's health trials, we have hormonal variability. As hormonal fluctuation during menstrual cycles or menopause can affect treatment responses, as for example, a therapy that shows promise during the luteal phase of the menstrual cycle may fail during the follicular phase. Simple example about hormonal variability. Underrepresentation. Women have been underrepresented in clinical research, leading to a lack of data on drug efficacy and safety in this population. As for example, historically, cardiovascular trials excluded women, leading to less precise dosing recommendations for heart disease medications. Simple example to reflect on underrepresentation. Pregnancy risks. One of the challenges in women's health trials. Um, Trials must carefully monitor teratogenic risks to avoid harm to fetal development, as, for example, reproductive health studies incorporate regular pregnancy testing and enforce stringent participant counseling. And before we proceed here, we have a summarized diagram showing the impact of hormonal variability, as we have menstrual cycles, menopause, other factors, as various factors also impact treatment responses beyond hormones. Continuing with the challenges, now in men's health trials, societal underreporting. Men are less likely to report health conditions due to stigma, limiting recruitment and data reliability. As for example, low recruitment rates in mental health and erectile dysfunction studies hinder robust conclusion making. Specific comorbidities, comorbid conditions such as obesity, diabetes, or cardiovascular issues affect trial participation and outcomes. As for example, men with metabolic syndrome may see skewed benefits or risks in testosterone replacement studies. Overlapping challenges as another challenge within men's health trial. Within both, actually, men's and women's. So in men's health trial challenges, men's health trials, we have societal underreporting, specific comorbidities. Now, the overlapping challenges that applies on both women's and women's and men's health trials are adverse event variability, AE, gender-specific metabolic processes can affect how men and women metabolize drugs, altering safety profiles. As for example, hormone therapy may increase thromboembolic events in women more than in men. Cultural and psychological barriers. Recruitment, one of the overlapping challenges, recruitment and adherence may be impeded by societal stigma or lack of education around gender-specific conditions. As for example, oversampling African American women in hypertension trials addresses disparities specific to their demographic. Key takeaway here, for the challenges as gender-specific challenges require tailored strategies for recruitment, adherence, and health outcome monitoring. Advanced monitoring techniques. Centralized monitoring uses remote data collection and analytics platforms to oversee global trials in real time. Example, centralized processing of PROs, patient-reported outcomes or participant-reported outcomes in hormone therapy trials for menopausal women enables trend analysis across multiple sites. Another advanced monitoring technique, we have digital biomarkers via wearables, as wearables provide continuous real-time data for physiological metrics, as for example, tracking heart rate variability in older men during prostate cancer treatment to monitor cardiac stress. And here is a summarized diagram, initiate data collection on centralized, the diagrams, summarized diagram on centralized monitoring process, as we have initiate data collection, transmit data to platform, analyze data, and then monitor trials. Another advanced monitoring technique, predictive safety modeling. Bayesian predictive models identify risk trends within different subgroups, as for example, identifying subpopulations of women at higher thromboembolic risk during hormonal studies. And here Bayesian predictive model or approach is actually coming into the conclusion to predict some risks or forecast risks or imagine or simulate the risks in order to avoid or try or work on avoiding those risks by using all the previous data and ongoing observations as well. Adaptive trial design integrates interim data, meaning ongoing trials data analysis to adjust trial protocols dynamically, and this is adaptive. So adaptive trial design integrates interim data analysis to adjust, modify trial protocols dynamically, accordingly. So, example, relocating participants between control and treatment arms in studies evaluating estrogen's effect on bone density. Artificial decentralization. Telemedicine reduces the need for physical site visits, improving trial accessibility. As for example, men undergoing an erectile dysfunction therapy complete virtual consultations. The key takeaway here from the advanced monitoring techniques as modern technological tools and predictive models contribute to precision. As the key takeaway here from the advanced monitoring techniques is that the modern technological tools and predictive models contribute to precision and progress in trial monitoring. Now we have the benefits of advanced monitoring in gender-specific trials. As we have precision medicine tailors treatments based on gender data, improving therapeutic outcomes. As for example, personalized doses of hormone therapy for menopausal women with specific genetic profiles. Early adverse event detection. Another benefit, in addition to precision medicine reduces participant harm and improves intervention safety. As for example, early thromboembolic detection halts dosages of high-potency estrogen in women showing clotting risks. And here's a summarized diagram on enhancing treatment outcomes. We have gender data, we have precision medicine, and in common area here, we have the improved therapeutic outcomes. Continuing, we have of the benefits enhanced recruitment and retention, virtual monitoring methods, reduce participant burden, increasing adherence or compliance. Example, telemedicine visits enhance compliance during prostate cancer trials amid pandemic restrictions. Regulatory compliance, as advanced monitoring aligns with FDA Food and Drug Administration standards, requiring gender-specific safety and efficacy profiles. As for example, inclusion of balanced gender representation across trial arms per agency directives. The key takeaway from the benefits here, as advanced monitoring approaches deliver more reliable, generalizable, and personalized clinical outcomes. Now here we have a table on challenges and solutions or resolutions as the challenge solution example. The challenges we have high costs of monitoring. The solution is to employ risk-based techniques. Challenge of technological expertise gap. The solution resolution for that, provide comprehensive training for site staff. The challenge of participant stigma in men's trials. Solution resolution for that is to normalize participation via awareness campaigns. Challenge of ethical considerations in reproductive studies. Solution resolution for that, strengthen informed consent procedures. Recent technological advancements. Recent advancements. We have blockchain integration, as blockchain system is the audit trail system. Same of audit trail system. So here builds secure environments for gender-specific trial data sharing. Example, blockchain ensures the legitimate capture of AE documentation in women's reproductive health studies. Data visualization dashboards create real-time site-specific oversight for global trials. Example, dashboards tracking adherence metrics in men's bone health studies. At-home biomarker collection kits empower participants to collect specimens like blood or saliva remotely, as for example, at-home hormone sample kits, streamline testosterone monitoring. So recent advancements here, we can say technological advancements. We have the blockchain integration, data visualization dashboards, at-home biomarker collection kits. And here's a summarized diagram on enhancing clinical trials with the blockchain, as we have gender-specific data, security data sharing. The key takeaway from the recent advancements, implementing advanced technologies makes trial management more efficient, secure, and accessible. The summary tables, as following tables are tables to summarize what we have covered through this lecture, as we have technique use case example. Techniques, we have centralized monitoring, wearable biomarkers, adaptive trial designs. Table on specific trial monitoring challenges, category challenges, example, impact, solution. Categories, we have women's health 2 as challenges, hormonal variability and pregnancy risks, while for men's health, we have 2 as well, both societal underreporting and comorbid lifestyle diseases, while overlapping for both, we have cultural and demographic barriers. Table on advanced techniques by type, technique, use case, example, benefits, limitations. As techniques, we have centralized monitoring, wearables for biomarkers, predictive safety models, adaptive trial designs, and artificial decentralization. Benefits, table on benefits of precision monitoring, benefit, outcome, example, purpose, challenges addressed. Benefits, we have early adverse detection, precision medicine, enhanced retention rates, regulatory compliance, and real-time decision making. Table on challenges and mitigation steps. As challenge, impact, mitigation approach, example, outcome. As challenges, we have high costs, technology dependency, recruitment barriers, ethical considerations, and cultural bias. Table on recent advancements, technology advancements, use case, example, benefits, limitations. As technology advancements, we have blockchain, data visualization, dashboards, at-home screening kits, AI, artificial intelligence, algorithms for adherence, wearable integrations. Application table, we have scenarios for each key principle applied, key actions, timeline, what to watch out for. Scenarios, we have hormonal therapy trial for menopausal women, testosterone therapy among men with cardiovascular risks, osteoporosis trial in postmenopausal women, prostate cancer early detection study in male participants. Continuing with the scenarios, we have endometriosis treatment study including younger women, erectile dysfunction therapy recruitment in diverse groups, and then obesity, and also here obesity and men's health trial. Continuing with scenarios, we have cardiac event monitoring in women's hormone replacement trials, at-home osteoporosis detection in women's health studies, global reproductive health trial for hormonal contraceptives. Next, we will be revising what we have covered through this lecture through some multiple choice questions or MCQs. Question 1, what is a common challenge faced monitoring women's health trials? A, hormonal variability affecting treatment responses. B, a lack of established protocols for data integrity. C, limited availability of centralized monitoring tools. Or D, uniformity of participant responses to interventions. So women's health trial, common challenge for women's health trial, female health trials, or adult females health trials. Well, the most reasonable answer is the hormonal variability. So A is the answer, as hormonal fluctuations like those seen during different phases of menstrual cycles can significantly impact the efficacy and consistency of treatment responses, making this a key challenge in women's health trials. Question 2, what is a key benefit of centralized monitoring in clinical trials for men's health? Adult males health. So A allows reduction of trial costs due to fewer site visits. B ensures site monitors are physically present at locations. C provides remote oversight and real-time compliance trials tracking. Or D requires less reliance on digital tools. So the key benefits of centralized, whenever we mention the centralized or read the centralized monitoring, then we think about the real-time data. So C provides remote oversight and real-time compliance tracking. So C is the answer. Centralized monitoring enables continuous analysis of trial data remotely, identifying compliance issues or data inconsistencies quickly and efficiently without the need for constant physical site visits. Question 3, why are telemedicine follow-ups effective in men's health trials? A, they are mandatory for all gender-specific studies. B, they reduce physical site visits and improve adherence rates. C, they eliminate the need for informed consent forms. Or D, they reduce the technical skills required for trial monitoring. So telemedicine, as it is telemedicine, virtual medical visit. So here, all we can think about as one of the reasonable answers, most correct, accurate answer from the four would be B, as they reduce physical site visits, not prevent, not stop, but reduce physical site visits and improve at the same time, improve adherence rates. So B is the answer, as telemedicine makes it easier for participants to stay connected, especially during long trials, by providing virtual monitoring, which helps retain male participants who are less likely to report symptoms or attend frequent visits. Question 4. What is one of the regulatory concerns specific to females health adult females health trials? A. Addressing comorbid diseases during trials. B. Avoiding teratogenic exposures in reproductive age women. C. Ensuring equal representation in data monitoring committees. Or D. Mandating exercise intervention protocols. So the most reasonable one, and since pregnancy risks are very much related to women's, 100% related to women's. So it is in women's health trials as one of the challenges or concerns. So within the four choices, the only one related to pregnancy risks is the teratogenicity, as B is one of the regulatory concerns specific to women's health trials, which is B, avoiding teratogenic exposures in reproductive age women. So B is the answer. Pregnancy-related risks, particularly teratogenic effects, must be mitigated in women's health trials through mandatory pregnancy testing and strict contraception counseling. Question 5. Which advanced technique has enhanced the detection of early adverse events, AEs, in gender-specific trials? Is it A, blockchain-enabled data storage systems, B, Bayesian predictive safety analytics, C, eliminating interim safety reviews, or D, manual data collection outside visits? So, which advanced technique has enhanced the detection, prediction of early AEs in gender-specific trials? So it is B, as B is the answer, Bayesian predictive safety analytics, using both previous old data and ongoing or interim observations. So Bayesian predictive safety analytics, as Bayesian models use predictive algorithms to identify subgroups at higher risk for adverse events, AEs, ensuring trials can address safety concerns prior to before they escalate. And here we come to end of this lecture. Thank you very much and goodbye.